Hello everybody, it's Thea. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do something kind of fun, another surprise mid-month bonus video, because why not? I had mentioned in the end of my last one that I'd want to show you around my tarot room, my little witchy space. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. It's not the tidiest ever, but it's also not disgustingly filthy, so I think it's like it's in a nice state. It looks used, it looks lived in, it looks loved, but at the same time it's not like a bomb site, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna skip the garden update. I know it's mandatory, but it snowed again, so I don't want to talk about it. It's melting, it's going away, but stay tuned. Next week or the week after we will have like a nice full-on garden update. Things are trying to grow if it would only stop snowing. But for now, we're just going to do a little quick tour of my witchy space up here, my tarot room where I keep a portion, a good chunk of my tarot collection, as well as other stuff. So I'm sure you're dying to check it out. So let's have a look around. So welcome to my space. This is my room. This is kind of where I get to come to kind of take off all of the masks, all of the layers of outside me that are trying to fit in with the world and just like be me at the very core of my being. So that's what happens in here. I'm sure you know I film most of my videos up here. I do readings, I do any witchy type work up here, and it just feels so nice. It's such a wonderful place. So let me show you around. So the door comes through here, steps to the main floor. Here's my chaise lounge, great for reading. This is like the perfect reading nook ever. Got a little basket of books. What do we got here? 10th Insight, Lost Horizon. This is a really cool book that I haven't read yet. It's called Nature Mysticism, should be fun. Some Carl Jung. Oh, this is one of my favorite books of all time. I have like 4 copies of it. I love it. I want to go run away into the woods sometime. Mind you, I'm halfway there. What else we got? More Carl Jung. And this is a fun one that I found at a used bookstore. If you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. So I'm working on that one. But that's a cool book. And this in here, this is my kalimba, which I am absolutely awful at playing. But it's fun. And it's relaxing, and I love just sitting out in the garden in the summertime, plucking away, making happy sounds, and it's great. So that lives in there. My little basket next to my reading nook. Kindle here, I'm just about done seriously, which is great. This is a heater because it gets bloody cold in here in the wintertime. And then this is where I keep my essential oils and a knockoff wildwood that I bought by accident on eBay. Kind of mad about it. And it just lives there until I decide what to do with it. Oops. Monstera plant. I grew this from a cutting, actually, of the huge one downstairs. So it's doing all right up here for now, which is nice. Fun fact, every room in my house, except 2, have a Van Gogh painting in them. So this room has the irises, which is beautiful. Stool with plant, which moves around for video purposes. And then here's the outside, I guess. It doesn't look so bad. It's nice and sunny, but there's patches of snow in places and I don't like it. And this is my meditation cushion. I often would sit here to film videos in this window or use this as a meditation space. I just pull this out. It's really quite cozy, handmade, fluffy meditation pillow, and I just gaze out the window at the nature and everything is good. Camera bag. And then we get to my bookcase. By the way, this room is super tiny. The walls are slanted and like the ceiling is right here, and I'm not a tall person. And then it's slanting on that side too. So very small, old farmhouse, but we make it work. I've got a lot of stuff crammed in here. Okay, so this is kind of what it's happened to be my altar-y type space. Oh, these guys are supposed to be wiggly. I really need to get a nice cloth for it actually, but this is kind of where I do my quick like daily whatnots. I have my Devas of Creation here. Today's card is this one. It's the Atom, a nice whirling ball of energy, which is fun. It's a good one for today. I keep the book with it because I'm still in like the daily draw phase of getting to know this deck. There's a lot of cards in it, and they're wonderful. They're fantastic. I really enjoy it. It's just a great way to kind of capture the energy of the day. So that's lovely. And here are my mala beads. I think they're sandalwood ones. Don't use them too often, actually. And I'm doing my best to not like pressure myself into, you know, feeling like I need to do everything. Here I have some lovely coins. These are Athenian tetradrams. This is an Owl of Athena coin. It's from Athens or Attica. There's the Owl of Athena and the little olive sprig there. And then on the back, there's Athena in her helmet, which is lovely. And then we've got this one, which is another tetradrama. It's got the labyrinth from the Palace of Knossos and Apollo on the back. There's a few more on the other side of the room, which I will show you. Black candle, white candle, and then sprig of wheat for Demeter, some Palo Santo, a red string with a pomegranate charm on it. This came with the Red Seed Tarot, so it stays up here on the altar. And this is my little Greek anointing oil, which I made, and smells like citrusy, grapey, Athenian happiness. And they're all sitting in a lovely glass owl jar. There's a lot of owls in this room. There's actually a little guy right here too. This is chunk of clear quartz, and on the other side I've got a smoky quartz, nice balance, and you'll notice our two stones kind of mirror the candles and the quartzes, and these are actually two stones that I picked up on the beach in Skopelos in Greece. So this one is from Panormus Beach, and then this one is from Staphylos. So they're a nice earthy, watery combination, and they're from Greece, and they've got some lovely energy on them, and they are charging the wonderful secret deck that lives in this box. My chakra stones, they're all from different fun places, actually. This one's a clear quartz. This is an amethyst that I found. So there's an amethyst mine up north in Ontario here, and I was working as an archaeological field tech, and we would go hiking in the woods to where this mine was, and then we could harvest all sorts of amethyst. And this is a nice chunk that I found, so that's cool. It's from Thunder Bay. This is a little sodalite. This is a serpentine, and then this is a little hunk of amber for our solar plexus chakra. And it's got a bug in it. A little prehistoric creature living in there, which is wicked, so he can hang out there. This is a carnelian, and then a red tiger's eye for root chakra. Got my singing bowl here, and this is a little Man Ray photo, and this is just a little card that came with the Red Seed Tarot, which for some reason I really liked, and it's staying up here. And then here's my Marielle Tarot, where it lives, next to all of the other special things. So that's kind of my altar space. The closest thing to an altar I've got, I guess. Working altar. Oh, and obviously this guy here is my original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot in my Dimitri bag. And he lives there. Gets pulled out occasionally. So you'll notice there's no room here to actually do card pulls. I do them over there, or over there. We'll get to those areas in a second. But this is more of just, other than this one, kind of a sacred space where I can reflect, because there's a giant mirror right here. Hi. So that's kind of how I use this space. I don't sit at it per se, because I tend to sit there or any of the other spots, but this is what I would consider my altar. And then below it is my bookshelf full of treasures. I don't know if I want to go through absolutely everything. I have my Conan Selznick decks over here, plus the Super Oracle. The Odyssey and the Iliad, nice copies of that. Some poetry, the original Rider-Waite Key to the Tarot, another poetry book, which I use for reasons. There's a Sibylla and Lenormand deck there, some Shakespeare, poems of Browning, Witch's Tarot, Tarot Noir, multi-dimensional Devas, and then we come down here, and then there's just a chunk of tarot guidebooks. So I finally got the Druid Craft big one, so now I know what's going on. Honestly, I was expecting there to be more in there. I'm gonna need to spend some serious time with that deck and suss it out, see how I feel about it, because, yeah. And we all know how I feel about the Wildwood. It's there. Fairies Oracle, Phantasmagoria from Vampire Tarot by Ian Daniels, Cosmic Tarot Guidebook, Witch's Oracle, Mystical Shaman Oracle. Shows how often I use that one. This is the Trees Oracle. This is my Alice one. And then the Marielle book. And then this is my little inner child bag. So it's got the Alice Oracle. And then my Chicoli Tarot in there. And then poetry. And then this is my greenie. He lives in this box under this spread cloth. In here. And in behind, that's the box for my Marielle 2nd edition, Dreams of Gaia, Dark Goddess Tarot. My Death Day cards, which I'm working on. I'm translating the guidebook. Where's the guidebook? So the guidebook, because it's the Greek edition, is in Greek, and I need to spend some time translating it. I've started some. You can see I started to translate them up there for me, but yeah, this is going to take me a little while to get to know. But I want to. I'm really interested in this particular deck of cards. It's really cool. So that's my Death Day deck. And then this is the Amora Psyche Oracle. This is kind of like my Greek area. Amora Psyche Oracle, and then my 3 Red Seed Oracles, Red Seed Tarot, which I talked about all of those in my most recent video, and then there's the guidebook for the Red Seed Tarot. Living on that shelf. And this is just witchy books. Book of Thoth, Cabbalatry, Tarot Spreads for the Greek Gods, Holistic Tarot, the Robert M. Place Tarot Tome of Awesomeness, Untold Tarot, which I was hoping to get a little more out of that book than I did. These two, this was the book that I learned tarot on. Not this edition, because my first one absolutely got wrecked. All the pages fell out. Because I used it a lot. It was the only book I used. But the meanings for the cards are, oh, this is a major. And that's all you get. And it's very, I don't know. It was funny. This was, I can't believe that I actually used the cards after using this book. It's not bad. Like, as a starter book, it's fine. But, yeah. Yeah, like that's all you get. 3 paragraphs and a picture for all the minors. By Eden Gray, Mastering the Tarot. And then there's also this one by Eden Gray as well. Complete Guide to the Tarot. Much of the same. My Oracle of the Radiant Sun for any astrology work I'm going to do. It makes just like a great, well-rounded oracle as well if you don't want to fuss with the astrological associations, but it does both really well. It's not like, it doesn't trap you in being an astrology deck, but it also is a great astrology deck, so that one's really cool. Sun Signs by Linda Goodman. This is a really sweet book that I just picked up at a metaphysical store. I've never heard of it before. It's a Barbara Walker book, which we love, and it's about restoring the goddess. So when I'm doing my Divine Feminine stuff, I can tuck into that one. There's Lisa's book there, Green Witch, just for quick reference. I don't actually use it that much, but it looks pretty and it was cheap. Folk Witchcraft, this book's really cool. By Roger Horn. He's got a cartomancy book I want to pick up too. This one's fun too. This one just like encapsulates everything that I feel about my practice, so that one's fun. Here's my poetry. There's the Field Guide to the Haunted Forest. And then this one's really neat. Nature's Bounty. Just a little collection of poems. Folklore, Symbolism of Plants and Trees. This one I use a ton. Same with this one, just for quick reference. But everybody's got those. Those are like standard. And then this one is fun when I'm doing my essential oil whatnots. Just for mixing. It's got a ton of references. So that one's handy. There's Kelly's book. Kellyanne. And this one here is actually a secret book. It's one of those ones you open up and it's not actually a book. Empty space. Full of secrets. And then this is my How to Read Lenormand cards. So that's a fun shelf. Moving on right quick, there's another lovely windowsill out to the garden. Look at it go. Grass is turning green, guys. Spring might just happen. And then in this basket, I keep most of my Oracle decks. So I've got my Tulku Oracle. I won't give like a full-on rundown. Maybe one day we'll get like a collection video, but yeah. They live in there. Easy access. And directly above it, we have my reading table, which still got some stuff out from this morning. Right now I'm just messing around with the Journey of the Hidden Realm Tarot, which is fun. Very Fae. I'm having like a moment with the Fae these days, so you'll notice there's a lot of them out and about. There's some of my other cards for today from the Tree Oracle, and then the Magic of the Old Ways Oracle. Bottle of moon water, a little candle with some crystals around it, and then like decks. I painted that actually, and I painted this many years ago. It was a like Bob Ross tutorial thing, how to paint mountains, and it's perfect for in here. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. And yeah, this is just like a little facey line drawing. He's fun. And I've got more decks in this basket. What do we got? That should be the Tarot Volatile. That's the Alchemical Tarot, Somnia, Vampire Oracle, Vampire Tarot, and Crow Tarot. And this one here is the Magic of the Old Ways Oracle, which is really quite cool. Tree Oracle, and then Farhoxa down there. And this is my lovely treasure. It's my treasure chest. I got this beastie on Facebook Marketplace for $25, and I still cannot believe it. It's incredible. It's in such good condition. I feel like they just wanted rid of it. Maybe it's haunted, I don't know, but I have not experienced any ill effects having opened it in this lovely room. So let's share what's inside my trunk, my treasure chest. It's sweet. It's even got, you know, there's the details. Oh, it smells so good, full of incense. But a little picture of the lady and the cow on the inside. So I have no idea how old it is, but that's okay. But it's where I keep all my stuff. So I've got extra candles and rapeseed oil in there for making oils. This is a big jar of amethyst that I harvested from that place I was talking about. Herbs. Oh, that's a squirrel tail. There's a wasp's nest back there. This is some basil that I grew. Acorns. Hunk of garlic I grew. Oh, there's my calendula. I grew those. They're so beautiful. Bay leaves, handy. Resins, I got myrrh, dragon's blood. There's some rue. Didn't buy the rue. Alright, I did buy the rue. I didn't grow the rue. What else is fun in here? Mugwort, some mullein, peppermint, frankincense. And here's my little cauldron. Anyway, I just use it for burning stuff. I don't do liquids in it. There's a bundle of sage. Lotus petals. Oh, star anise. Those are fun. Peppermint oil and citrus. There's some. Actually, these are leaves from my orange tree that I grew, and my lemon tree that I'm growing. I started growing the seeds from a lemon that I got at the grocery store, and I now have trees in the kitchen, which is all kind of hilarious. So anyway, super fun. Yeah, there's extra candles, matches, roller balls, labels, you know, unpretty stuff. What's this? Oh, that's pomegranate seed oil. Handy as well. And this is some stormwater, if I remember correctly. What do we got? New moon rainwater from July. Should probably use that. Oh, we got some nails. Yeah, things and stuff. And things. Oh, this is really cool. This is a purse that my grandparents gave me, and it's actual alligator skin. So I know you're not supposed to have this or get them anymore, but it is a family heirloom, which is super cool. So it stays in there. Like, I never use it. It's an awkward shape. It's really flat. But yeah, it is made of alligator. And then underneath this top tray, in the bottom half of the trunk, I just keep like extra journals, art supplies, and the boxes that tarot decks come in. So yeah, that's that. That's really cool. We love that. this is my, in contrast to the coolness of that, we have a set of Alex drawers. I've tried to zhuzh it up and make it a bit nicer. Mostly it just keeps makeup and camera supplies in it, so it's not exciting at all. There's some more full moon water there. Oh, this was full moon eclipse water. So this is full moon eclipse snowfall water. So I collected the first snowfall, which happened to land on the full moon eclipse this year. So it was November 2021 on the blood moon, and I melted the snow, and this is what this is. So that's pretty excellent. I was excited. I managed to actually do the thing that day. These are rose petals from my roses. And then this is a charm that I'm going to be sewing onto the bag when my Marielle First Edition comes. So I know, because it's going to go in a nice black bag, so it'll be its significator. So I know that that's what's in that bag. Lavender bundles, dehydrated orange slices, apple slices, and I think there's shells in the bottom down here. Yeah. And behind it's a painting my mom did, some more moon water back there. And then we move over to my desk. Oh, the reading table I neglected to mention. It's a sewing machine. So inside, this flips out, and then there's a sewing machine hidden inside it. Incense in here. This is the deck purgatory drawer where all of the decks that I'm getting rid of are going. See anything you like, let me know. Har har. And then what is even in the bottom? Oh, empty bags. But yes, back to my main desk. So this is kind of where I sit most of the time to just like hang out. Laptop, storage, salt lamp, moon water, Florida water. This is Terror of the She, Druid Craft, my Ancient Italian, Earthbound Oracle. These are my business cards. They're pretty cool. I like them. They turned out real nice. Look at that. Boom. And they're linen. Of course, because I'm that bitch. I need linen business cards. Anyway, so if you ever want a reading, just message me. Let me know. We got some spell candles. This is the Witch's Oracle. That's an extra Druid Craft. And then in this box is extra charms for charm casting, and then the Mystical Shaman Oracle, which is on the chopping block, to be quite honest. Not super sure on that one. And then the Tarot of the Hidden Realm lives there, usually. And then I've got my Forest Fae back here. So this is like a very Fae drawer. As a rule, keep my lighter back there. Pens, Mortar and Pestle, Poesis Oracle, other painting, line drawing face thing I did. These are kind of like my main decks. The Edmund Duloc, Fairies Oracle, Deviant Moon, Rackham Oracle, Illuminated Earth, and Hush Tarot. So I use them a lot. And actually this is a dollar store spice rack that was bamboo, but I sanded it down and I stained it this lovely walnut color, and it's perfect. So that was a fun craft. A couple of random rocks, and then there's this little lovely shelf here, which I love. It's great. I don't know. Shelves make me happy. Shelves are like they're like little mini altars almost. But I have a couple of my Silicon Way decks there. Some books. This was an old tarot journal, and that's an empty one, which, you know, when you've got a journal, I'll pull it down so we can look at it, because let's make this video longer, why not? You know when you've got a journal that's so nice that you're afraid to use it? That's me in this one. It's even got gold on the edges. And I'm like, what am I gonna write in this? It's too precious. Have I even put a title page in? I feel like I might have. Hold on. Nope, not a word. Nothing. She's naked. So maybe one day I will get some gumption and write in that. For now, I just have, that's tarot journal. Moonwater. This is some storm water that I collected before a pretty gnarly storm last summer. This is my scrying mirror. I made this. Hello. It's just a dollar store picture frame, and you just paint the back of the glass black, and it works really well. And it does not cost hundreds of dollars like an obsidian plate does, so that hangs out up there. This is my massive soul cards 1 and 2, hanging out in there. Extra candles in this box. And then these are just the element cards from the Majestic Earth. And I just kind of pick whichever one I'm feeling that day and display it. And it is fun and nice. That's one of the random practices that I do and I quite enjoy. Which reminds me, I'm supposed to be keeping up on my Bloody Moon cards too, and I don't think that's right. Let's see. Let's open my Moon app. What are we? Yeah, we're not. Well, we'll do that one. Yeah. Waning Gibbous. That's better. But yeah, I try to keep up on those, but time marches on, you know. There's the Selenite Tower. Here's some more coins. These ones are cute. These are, one of them is Artemis, and then on the back we have the head of a stag. These ones are just drachmas. This is Athena again, and then there's another owl on the back. Different time period though. And then this one has Asclepius. Ooh. Focus. Asclepius on the back, god of health, and I'm pretty sure that's Apollo. Anyway, super cool. Some more acorns, there's some basalt, there's some petrified wood in here, very earthy stones, and there's some bronzite as well. And then my little baby Merkaba, look at it! It's so wee, I love him. Anyway, he stays in there for now. And this is an extra card from the Terra Volatile. It's the second 7 of coins. I really like both of them, couldn't pick, so that one stays there. This is a little note spell thing. This is the lovely greeting card, whoops, from the Red Seed Oracle. That's a card from the Poesis Oracle. That's a black walnut. I have so many of those trees growing on our property, and it's perfect. Love it. Yep. And then a little hunk of amethyst and a crow skull. A bronze one. So yeah, that's my desk. Oh, there's a drawer in the desk. Guess what's in it, guys? You guessed right. But yeah, so these ones I just kind of keep at hand. These ones I don't use that often actually, other than the Reclaim. The Reclaim gets used often, but the rest of them, I need to use Margaret more. I love her, but I don't know. I need to make a point to use her more. And these ones. Chrissy, I might be messaging you sometime about these, if you're watching. Don't freak out. And then this little table is just kind of like my reading table. So like, we're getting to the end of the tour, guys. Like I said, tiny room. This is kind of what I'm actively working on at the moment. We just moved into another deck-in. Me and my tarot friends are doing a deck-in walk, which started about a month ago, beginning of Aries season. So right now we just moved into the 5 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Trouble, Mercury and Taurus. So we get to sit with that for about 10 days, and then the majors that are associated with that particular decan, which is 0 to 10 degrees Taurus. So Mercury, or the Magician, the Magus of Power. This is from the Hermetic Tarot deck. And then this is the Hierophant, which is the Magus of the Eternal Gods. There they are. And that's associated with Taurus. So Mercury, Taurus, 5 of Pentacles. So that's super cool. I have some pillar candles going on. That's where I burn my incense. That's where I burn my Palo Santo. And then this book is just like always out because it's full of so much information. And right now, I think I've saved to the 5 of Pentacles page. Yep, worry. Which is always fun. It's like the least looked forward to card in the deck for some reason. Maybe not the least. 10 of Swords is pretty bad. But the 5 of Pentacles, man, no one enjoys when that one comes up. So we're deepening our relationship with that over the next 10 days. So that should be fun. But yeah, so there we have it. My space. So there we have it. That is the tour of my witchy room. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, which you might, I would have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will happily respond. Yeah, I don't know. How does one wrap up such a video? If you're interested in a reading, let me know. Send me a DM, follow me on Instagram. I don't do too many of them, like a hearty handful. I do enjoy doing them, but I'm not out actively like seeking clients per se. But if you're the kind of person who wants one, just let me know. We can set something up for you. But yeah, I love reading for people. That's the reason I do it, is because I like it. It's fun. Not only is it fun, it's beneficial for both parties involved. The opportunity for pure and genuine and honest human connection is so beautiful and so wonderful, and something there needs to be more of in the world. That's why I love doing readings for people. Just, you know, connecting and trusting and being open and honest and, you know, with the pure intentions. It's a wonderful thing, and I absolutely love doing it. So like I said, if you're in need or have a question that you want sussed out, just let me know. I can look after you. But otherwise, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. And I will see all of you fine people in my next video.